What's going on, people of the digital world? My name is Chris Kazama, Fight Club Pro Wrestling, Washington, D.C., best city on earth, best wrestling city on earth. And right now, you're laying down on the mat looking up at the lights, listening to the 3 Count Podcast. That's right. Don't kick out. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chaz Evans, and you are listening to a very special, and I mean special edition of the 3 Count Podcast presents Now Entering the Ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the roast of our, literally brother. So before we get into this, I'm going to let you know that anything we say, we're not bullying him, okay?
We are 100% bullying him.
Cliff said that, and I want to make sure that I put a disclaimer out there. So, anyway, let's go down the roster. Introducing first, he is the second in command. If I were Anakin Skywalker, he would be Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Red Dog of Red Dogs. He is Cliff Red Dog Miller.
All right. Drinking catchphrase. That's it. That's the catchphrase.
Introducing second, he is the 82-time coronavirus surviving, smacked your mama cause the chicken tastes like crack. Africa, kumbaya. We are praying today. World heavyweight, middleweight, African American, Negro spiritual, dark side of the ring and the force, world heavyweight United States black man champion, Chris Idol.
Always happy to be here.
And last but certainly not the least, the only reason he's on this show is because he's my little brother. He doesn't really watch wrestling. He only watches What Culture and Wrestle Talk, and of course, Ollie Davis. But hey, he's on the show anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we call him Napster. We call him Josh. His name is Josh, but here on the Recount, we call him JJ.
Since we're talking about Prince Machiavelli in here,
What?
it is time to bring back Joshua, the King of
Oh my
Wakanda.
God, no, you are not doing
Yes,
this.
I am. We are bringing back Joshua, the King of Wakanda. He is back here for 1 day special. Yes. Bow down to the King of Wakanda. I have one of my brothers in here, and I like to thank the sidewalk for keeping us off the streets. Here in Wakanda, we got the vibranium here for everybody. We keep everyone safe. The murder of George Floyd was not okay. Make sure, my brothers, we stay connected. Make sure make sure that y'all protest. Make sure y'all do all the good stuff. And you guys, all of you at home, make sure, Wakanda is the best. It's better than everything.
Oh, wow.
Wakanda forever.
So I have to tell the story, but let me introduce. I was not ready for that. I didn't. Oh man, I'll tell the story about Joshua after I introduce our guest. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest here on the 3 Count Podcast, now entering the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard he's literally our brother. I've known this man probably at least. How long I've known you, Justin? Almost 10 years. 9 years, and I've probably known Chris at least 12. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's the Puff Daddy of them all because he has so many names. He's the master of disguise himself. So we might call him Miles, we might call him Chris, or we might call him Jaden. We don't like Jaden, but ladies and gentlemen, he goes by the name Prince Machiavelli.
What's up, everybody? How you doing today?
Listen, man. So, I want to let everyone know that this is not your ordinary Now Entering the Ring. I have one question. Like I said, who knows where this is going to go. This might turn into a roast session. We're not bullies, but this is just his family here.
Yep.
This is how. See, listen, you say that, and when they come back, this will be the thing that they get me for, is bullying. Okay. And I'm like, that's my brother. I just pick on him. That's fine. We pick on each other. You'll have this show damn the hell if you call us bullies. Especially after we went on a rant about bullying. No, don't do that. Oh man, but nah, man, yeah. So this is family on here. We're gonna talk. Who knows what where this might go? I got one question. But yeah, so I have to tell this to Josh's story now since I brought it up because he did it. So this thing that JJ does, he claims that he is the king of Wakanda. He is to Joshua. He does this accent, and he has people really believing that he is this light-skinned king of Wakanda. There's a group chat called Wakanda, and it's a real thing. And I think he would bring that. So if he's really doing that the whole show, I'll be impressed. But if not, hey, that's to Joshua. But anyway, let's get enough about to Joshua and the king of Wakanda.
That wasn't good enough.
Here you go. So yeah, see how we're gonna do it. So we got questions for you. I got a question. I'll start. Chris Idol, Justin, yeah, we're rating kayfabe today, brother. Cliff will go after me. Justin will go after Cliff. Then JJ will come in at the end, and then we got the rapid fire question round. At least that's how the show's supposed to go. But hey, who knows? So, I'll start. My first question: what is your story? Like, even though I know the story, what is your story? How did you get to being a professional wrestler? Like, take us down that journey.
All right, well, let's see. It all started, which is hilarious, meeting this guy above me. If he is above me, he might not be above me. Meeting Justin. Met him in my art class. Just walked in. Now, if many of you don't know, I hate art. Not hate art, but I hate art class. I was
about to say, good gracious, you was about to just...
I was about to offend the whole art community. That's my bad.
Yeah, like me.
I can't draw. I can't design nothing. That is not what I do. I pay people to do that for me. That is not what I do. They had me in this art class, and the teacher did not understand, like, why can't you draw? I'm like, I'm not even supposed to be here, lady. So I met Justin. He thought I was complete asshole because every day I was either cussing the teacher out or I was just not doing the work, or I think I turned myself into the devil one time. She was really religious, and I turned myself into the devil and gave it to her as a project. So yes, I'm sorry. I
didn't know this. Oh, I'm learning new stuff. I didn't know you did that. Oh, wow.
She still has this picture to this day. She keeps it. It says, "This was my best project." It shows other students and everything. It's amazing. But I met him. He thought I was an asshole, so he didn't like me at all, like whatsoever. I was like, "Hey, I heard you do that wrestling thing," and that's from then on we've been friends. Like he brought me out, we did some wrestling stuff, and I've loved it ever since.
Wow, it's funny. That's literally how I got stuck in this as well. Like, hey, you do this wrestling story. Yeah, like we all just thought the Justin. Like, yeah. Because the funny thing is, the only reason I met Justin was through Chris, and I always thought, I met him through him, and I always say Chris is the one that got me in it. But that's awesome. So I don't have, like I said, I only have one question down. So, but I don't have a second question. I really don't. I really only wrote one question. It's like I'm not asking a question.
I know everything about me.
But it's like I know everything about you, so it's just like, geez, what can I really,
ask me exactly?
Yeah, exactly. But I guess I guess if I had, wait,
I mean, it's good to see that you guys like have known each other forever, because I feel like just like judging by the three of you, like, it's more like, Chris, clearly you're Sonic, Chaz, your Tails, and then, Miles, your Knuckles. And I say that in the sense that
you are Tails.
Shut up, Josh. Let me pay any attention to you.
It is to Joshua, to you.
Go back to go back
you
to
peasant, you colonizer, you colonizer,
anyway.
you stupid colonizer.
I'm sitting here listening to like I've heard stories, like I've listened to you guys like just tell like crazy stories from like our days, and like I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, you did backyard wrestling, but whatever. I feel like we all have like the same story because we all met Justin, and then like all of us like got into the promotion, and like we just all I don't know, we all end up having like the same kind of stories. I guess for you, my one big question was gonna be like, what's been like your favorite moment with fans?
Honestly, my favorite place I've wrestled was RCW. I absolutely love RCW. The fans there are amazing. They come up to me. it's like mostly the kids. They'll come up to me, ask for my autograph. That is the only time you'll see me ever be a good person. Is for them. Yeah. They come up to me, they ask for my autograph, and it's like I'm a real life superhero to them. Like the last show I was at, I gave away one of my personal shirts, like one of my first shirts I ever made. I gave it to a young fan who it really just made his day. Like he got to hold my bulletproof vest that I wear now. He got to hold my bandana. Like I made his entire day, and I could tell I made his day. And that moment right there, I was just like, I love this. This is who I do it for people, for kids like that.
That's amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait till like I get to start doing that kind of stuff. What motivates you to wrestle?
The love of it. Just the love, the passion, the fact that I get to be somebody else. Like right now, y'all talking to Chris. I'm not gonna sit here in front with you. But when I'm in that ring, when
I only know you as Miles.
Well, yeah, you know that.
Oh, this man's the master of the sky.
Chris and Miles are pretty much the same person, but Prince, that's the person that you see me when I'm stepping in a ring, or if I'm talking, or I'm being an asshole. That's Prince. Like I get to pretty much turn that asshole onto something, or put it somewhere, and it's like I get to release that aggression that I don't get to do, I guess, on a daily basis. It's an outlet for me. Like it helps me a lot with anger and stuff. Like I have a lot of anger. These two know it. I have anger issues, bad anger issues. Ever since wrestling, it's gone down tremendously. I'm a lot calmer than I was in high school, as you could tell from my double picture in my art teacher's classroom.
What's your favorite aspect of being a wrestler?
Now, aspect. What do you mean?
Like, what's the best?
You can't use big words.
Yeah. I forgot.
He's slow. He's slow. You can't use
hold
big words.
What's your favorite thing of being a pro wrestler?
Let's see. The gear. The gear. It has to be the gear.
He likes playing dress up. He's a fucking bear. He's a doll.
But
he likes playing dress up.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I had the money to cosplay, I would probably be a cosplayer because I love that. Like, I
bet you were Spider-Man for Halloween, you nerd.
Huh?
I bet you were Spider-Man for Halloween when you were a little kid.
Yeah, what you mean?
Told you fucking
nerd. Power Rangers, all of that. I was all of that.
You nerd.
I love that. I love it. So when I see characters like, perfect example, Velveteen Dream came out as Negan, amazing. I love that stuff. Like that stuff.
I don't watch Walking Dead. Yep. So no, I didn't get it.
Yeah, stuff like that. That's
no. I did not resonate with it because I didn't watch. I keep calling it American Dead.
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. Yeah, no. World War Z.
Did.
You watched it?
You got bad takes. So
yeah, I watched The Walking Dead. Yeah, I love that scene when the door opened and he came out. He had the leather jacket and the scarf and he had the bat in his hand. I was like, well, it's not Lucille, but I'll take it.
It was more like Lester,
Yeah, it was like I don't know, Lucy.
Yeah, nope, never watched it.
Version.
Chaz, we know besides Brianna, you got bad takes. It's okay.
What?
Damn.
I'm just very picky on shows. I'm very picky when I watch. I don't like TV.
Yeah.
I really don't.
You're very picky. We know that.
Yeah.
Picky. We hear you.
I am. I'm just now watching freaking Once Upon a Time. I'm finally watching that for the first time. So.
Yeah.
Shame on me. I never ride things when the hype is up. I always come things late.
But watch the play.
That's the only shows I watch are the CW shows.
So okay, so you like the players, but I bet you don't like Batwoman.
I do like Batwoman.
Okay, so you do like all right.
He doesn't like JJ doesn't like Batwoman.
How can you not like Batwoman?
No, don't worry about that. That's a different podcast. We ain't talking about that.
That's facts. We are, yeah. It's totally
Go on, Chris.
Oh man.
Idol,
You
what's your
Idol?
question?
Oh, is it my turn now?
It is 100% your turn.
Now
Oh.
this. Oh, sorry. Wait. Hold on. Let me announce this now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the roast of Miles Miller, Jaden Miller, Prince Machiavelli, Chris Garner, or whatever he is called today. This is now the roast session.
More
Here on the 3 count.
more names than Puff Daddy.
I got a few questions for you. Number one, why do you keep giving these T-shirts I designed for you to these crazy bitches? That's what I want to know. That's my first question.
No,
Oh,
not bring that up.
Oh, wow. We took
And
it
you know
there.
what's crazy? All of them have it. They still have it and wear it.
That's what I'm saying. I need I'm gonna start charging. I'm gonna go to them and say, hey, I designed that. I need you to cost me up some dough.
The last one was Chaz's fault.
I believe that. I don't even know.
That was Chaz's fault.
What? My fault.
Okay. Are we gonna bring up the storyline that you came up with?
Oh, that. We talk. Oh, for that. No, we're not gonna talk about that. We can't talk about. We can't. That goes in file 12.
That's absolutely right. We can't
I feel
talk
like Cliff deserves to know the bad ideas that you have come up with.
We can, but you can't tell that specific one on the air.
Jesus.
That just we'll let the audience just bask in the fact that I have good ideas, but sometimes when I do have bad ones, they're terrible. And this was bad for the timing of it, but yeah, no, you can't say that on air.
I can't wait.
Yes. So for clarification purposes, listeners, do not watch WCF from the fall of 2012.
Oh God! So don't say that. Now they're gonna go look.
.com/WCF Wrestling. Do not go there, listeners.
Please
oh
do.
my gosh! I am getting wow.
You're gonna get ruined.
I'm getting ruined today.
You are getting ruined, my friend.
Well, guys, this was fun.
Bamboozled.
This was fun. You know, this was a
But
fun podcast.
You designed me a shirt. Now Justin is a great designer. I probably have like 15 designs from him alone.
Facts.
Actually, this guy has designed my tights that I will be getting August 8th. I can't wait. Designed my tights. This guy can design his ass off. And every time he designs me a shirt, I'm with a different girl. And when I'm with this girl, she decides
Cliff.
that the shirt is now hers. And it's her property. And this has happened twice. Not going to say no name. But if they listen to this, I would happily like that shirt back because that was my favorite shirt at that.
Oh my! I know exactly. Yep, I know. Exactly.
You know what's funny though is that he said he has 15 different designs, and I low key thought he came to 15 different girls. I was like, what?
If I could have gotten the shirts done, they would probably each have 15 different shirts.
Damn.
That's fact. That's fact. Every time I ask, what happened to that shirt? Oh, I gave it to such and such. I'm like, really? But all right. My next question.
Go ahead.
Oh, my goddaughter's on the air, everybody.
I'm keeping all this in.
As y'all can hear, my father and them are. Okay, baby, go ahead.
They close at 8. We gotta go tomorrow.
Family, y'all. I swear. I went to a different room just for this. They were still coming here and start talking.
That's my niece for you. That's my niece.
She'd be like, I don't care what you're doing. You gonna talk to me. Like, okay.
Yeah.
We claim it. That's okay. We claim her. We claim her.
Okay.
Okay, we'll have her as a guest one day.
Get up.
So I'm gonna try to go to another living room while listening to Justin's question.
Who that Justin? Who that Buff Burns?
If y'all don't know, my father calls Justin Buff Burns. Because Justin wasn't always this big. Justin was smaller than me.
I was very smaller than you. You said that like no.
I knew where he was going.
Huge now.
I knew where he was going with that.
You know, I had a kid. Go ahead.
You had a
I had a kid, man. I put on dad weight. Cliff know about it.
No, I don't, because what happened with me was I did gain the dad weight, and then I got rid of dad weight. So, like,
You're lucky. You got rid of it.
well, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You get the dad weight, and then you work out and get the dad weight off.
Need to know
It's
I'm
okay.
dead.
He's the only one. He's the only one I know with dad weight that showed up well before he had a kid.
It was during the pregnancy. Don't play me.
Okay.
He said you gained the sympathy weight and kept the weight.
Listen,
But it's okay, because I still kept the
dad
strength.
weight in the
I
muscle.
still
That's all
have
I
the
know.
strength.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Dad
Everybody's interrupting.
Everybody's interrupted.
Dad-
I told you this is a family reunion.
Yeah, this really is.
Like that's all this is.
It's a
Oh my
family
goodness.
reunion. Who wait and try.
For those don't know it.
Family-
For those don't know, Eclipse is all that walked in the room.
Right.
Like it's a family reunion.
I'm sorry to say that the chicken definitely did taste like crack, and I will be slapping someone's mother today.
I told y'all, who knows where this is going today. This is.
Okay, so what was your second question, Justin?
All right.
Yeah, it's taking the interviewee to get the show back on course. That's how you know this is real family. Because I'm just letting this fly today.
Oh gosh. All right. What are your top 5 worst yard matches?
God.
Top 5 worst yard matches.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put number 1, me versus Chaz, when I kept rolling them up.
That never happened.
That did happen.
There is
That
no
did happen.
video footage
Now,
of that. I
now,
don't know what
Cliff
you're
can hear
saying.
this story because they would never let me get this win. I rolled Chaz up about 5 times. Now, at this point, I didn't know what I was doing. This is like my very first match. I rolled Chaz up about 5 different times. I finally got the win, right? And he swears up and down that he had a shoulder up, but the referee counted 3. So in the end, Cliff, who won?
Hey, I don't remember his name. Miles got the victory. Jaden, Chris,
Thank you.
Miles, that guy, the guest.
So listen, I use my
All right, so
listen, I
Justin,
use my,
remember, you
I
gotta
use
take
my
that off
influence to make
WCF
sure.
history. You don't get to keep that title. Cliff has spoken. It's gone.
But I still get it back in the end. I remember that time period. So like that's still
Time from
television.
JJ.
Anyway, keep telling your top 5. That's the fifth one.
Number 2. Does it have to be mine?
Geez, you just skipped from 5 to 2.
I said number 1. I'm going back. I'm going back.
Oh,
Rolled up with number 1.
oh, jeez. Oh, okay.
See, man, don't listen. Let me go on his podcast.
Well, I mean, when we do it, we go 5. Oh, wow, we're bringing out belts. If that's what we're doing, yeah, hand me that. If that, like,
No.
if-
You can have your AEW belt.
That's fine.
Alright.
That's fine. We can do that.
Hey, here we go. I got it. I've got the AEW TNT Championship belt right
I
here.
hate him. I hate him.
and yet, that's still a better design than what he has.
Wow. That's what we're doing today.
Alright. I don't like that belt.
Chad's the only
Good
one
point.
out here with. Chad's the only one here without a WCF belt.
Oh.
Number 2, my second worst match, will have to be the triple threat match with you and Reddy.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, the first one I really hated, and then I hate the second one. So the second one would be number 3. Because y'all would just this is my first time in an actual ring. Okay, it's fine. This was my first like 2 times in an actual ring, and of course these two want to show off and do crazy spots and move fast. Now, I didn't have the best cardio. Now I have the best cardio. Then I didn't have no cardio whatsoever. So they want to do all these fast spots, this triple German suplex, and I'm trying to.
I love that spot.
My favorite.
Oh my god! I'm trying to keep up with them at this point, and they want to do all this crazy stuff. Want to do flips and tricks and goddamn, I think what was it? Bret Hart's little figure 4 on the ring pose. I wasn't able to keep up, so my fat self then. I don't even think I was fat yet, but my
No, you
fat
weren't
self
fat
then.
yet. No, you weren't fat yet. You didn't turn fat till 2016 because we did that stupid
sad.
ladder match
I
and you
was
dropped your
small
weight on
then.
me and I lost like
Small
two
then, but I had better
days off my
cardio.
life.
Small then, but had better cardio now. It's ridiculous. But yeah, they were just doing too much in these matches, and I couldn't keep up. So I just looked like the ass out the hat. Like, number 4, I can't even think of any of my matches, honestly.
Yeah, they're all shitty.
Yeah, I think the rest of my career is just like.
You and Shaq? What about you and Shaq?
Don't bring that up. That was Chris Garner. We're not talking about.
Well,
I ain't busted the man open and everything. He still ain't give up. Shaq, if you're watching this, one day we're gonna have a rematch, and I'm gonna choke you out. I'm just letting you.
Wherever he is in the world.
And that match with Wayne, where he broke up and messed up the finish, and I had to duff him real quick.
The match that we struck from the record book. I remember that match. I remember, Chad. You remember that? You sent it to me, and I watched it. And I said, "We can't air that."
Yes, I remember. I remember that. That's right when I first. That was right when I first started. That's right when I first started. Like I probably 2 months in.
Yeah.
And I recorded it and sent it to him, and he said, "Oh no, this is absolute hot garbage." And it was.
Keep in mind, it was hot garbage back then. So I can't even imagine if we were to watch it now and see how truly garbage it was.
Yeah. That was the epitome of dumpster fire.
All right. Now my last question before I pass it to Josh, who I'm sure has some nice wholesome questions for you. When are you gonna lose all that damn weight?
Oh, God.
Like I've been telling you, I've been actually working out. I set up a whole gym in the basement.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's been taking a bad toll to me.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
Did you hear what he said?
See, Justin has the time to exercise. I have the time now. I'm not going to sit here and lie, and I still don't do it. But at the time, Justin had the time. I had a newborn and was running around trying to handle her while working at the same time. Justin had the time. All he had was the job. So now I have the time. So yes, I have been working out. I'm trying to get into a lot better shape. My cardio is amazing. I can definitely say that. I can do a treadmill bike for hours at a time and not even be tired. Really is more so a diet plan that I need to handle. And I'm going to be honest, I'm lazy when it comes to cooking. I don't want to cook. So if I can just start cooking and do that right, I could lose the weight easily.
I got a friend that can help with that.
That's right.
Oh, you got a friend, please send them my way. Because these two are no help. Have you ever like asked them to help you with something?
No, because he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Don't ever ask you to help.
He knows what the fuck he's doing, so he wouldn't ask us questions anyway. And if anything, we're asking him questions.
Yeah, Cliff, don't. I mean, for anything, not just exercising. Don't ever ask them for anything. I'll be like, yeah, Justin, can you remind me to make sure to get this from the store? He'll be like, all right, and he'll be with me. He'll let me go in the store, buy a whole bunch of junk, walk out the store and be like, why'd you get that? You know you were supposed to get such and such. Like, why'd you let me go in there if you knew this? Oh, I just wanted to see what you was gonna get.
And then you like ask a question and he's always like, yeah, that happened.
I'm like, yeah, like perfect example. Justin, is this good for me? I mean, hey, if it make you happy. All right, I want to thank you.
Listen, I just ate a plate full of fried chicken wings. I am not the person to ask for dieting advice. I keep telling you this.
Thing. I don't eat. Like, my biggest issue is I do not eat. Like,
Well, that's your issue then. You
I
have
eat
to
once a
eat.
day. I
I'm
literally
about to say, there it is. Like you just.
That's your problem then. Like, hey, low
I
key,
literally
like if
eat once a day. I
we
don't be
go.
hungry.
You don't have to eat to be hungry. You just have to eat to fuel your body. Like,
Yeah.
you can eat like 5 to 6 little meals a day and be okay. Like, it's not like you have to go there and order like, hey, let me go to Burger King or like a number one, and then you go to another store and be like, hey, it's lunchtime. All right, let me grab like half a pizza. You don't have to do that. You could be like, yo, let me grab something light. Like for me, like I'll be honest, man. Like when I get up in the morning, it's usually like a coffee and maybe like a bagel or something, right? And then like it'll be like an apple, and then like for like a snack, then it'll be like a protein shake, and then I'll come home and I'll probably have like a handful of peanuts, and then I'll make dinner, right? So usually it's like pasta, some kind of like ground beef or sausage, turkey sausage or something along that lines, and like spinach or something. And then at night, yeah, I may drink like a little bit, but it's not like I try to do like those little meals at a time. I don't try to do like 3 big meals because it's not good for you. Your body doesn't handle that process right. But if you eat one meal a day, that's even worse because your body like freaks out and it's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna starve to death. I need to hold on to everything I have right now. And if you don't eat properly, your body's gonna just hold on to everything. So you have to eat little bits to get your body to shut it off. Like to lose weight, you don't take fuel away, you give it fuel, and it makes your body get rid of the stuff and drink more water. That's always like the top one I tell people
always
to.
drink water.
Now that I did, I would say that I drink water.
How much water do you think you drink?
My biggest issue is just not being hungry. Like I literally today I've eaten three small chicken wings today. That's all I've eaten, and I haven't been hungry. I've not eaten anything else. I've had like this little bit to drink, some apple juice and water. And that's it. And it's like I try to
You
get
have to
myself.
retrain your body because your body's so used to it that you got to shock your whole body up.
It's crazy. It's just like, and then he says that he's like, well, you got to eat, and I'm like, well, what do I want to eat? And then if I get something, I'll eat half of it maybe, and then it's like my body doesn't want it anymore.
That's fine. If you eat like if you buy an apple at the grocery store and you eat like half the apple, you're giving your body something to burn other than like, hey, we got to hold on to all of this other stuff. We talking fitness on here, nutrition on this show.
Right, facts. I'm just like, wow,
Yeah.
I'm out here taking notes.
Fitness 101.
Good.
It's the Cliff Red Dog Miller. It does not matter. I do not need to eat. I have a vibranium suit that does all of it for me.
Oh my god. Yeah, I only have a master's degree in health and sports science.
On that note, I'm a drink.
I'm like,
Vibranium does everything for me. I do not need any of
It's
that.
your turn for questions now.
Oh, it is my turn for questioning.
Yes.
I get to ask a brother some questions. Alrighty.
At least I thought that's what we were doing on this show. I don't know.
You guys have been bullshitting around, dicking around, and you guys haven't done shit.
why do you sound like Michael Blackstone? Like it's just
Shut the hell up, mother sucker. Shut up, you mother sucker. God damn it. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Oh gosh.
My turn. God damn it. I just had to skip Bayless in me. Okay. Alrighty. My first question is, what would be, inspiration? What advice would you give to inspiring wrestlers coming up into the wrestling industry? What advice would you give?
Don't settle on one trainer. Constantly go to different places and train. The happiest I was ever was when we were traveling around training with different people, meeting new people. Like we trained with Sonny Kiss. Trained with who else did we train with? I can't remember that name because it was so long ago. But we trained up in New York and was training with so many different like people from the indies that have made it now. Like, and at the time, like I even have the video proof. At the time, they were just starting out. So go train with different people, learn new things. Don't learn just from one person. Learn from everybody. Always keep your mind open to everything that you're doing.
Intriguing. That's very interesting. Now, could you explain to me your top 3 worst factions that you've ever been a part of in your wrestling career?
Just me, in Just Me.
I was hoping for Angel's Pain.
Not even Angel's Pain was as bad as Just Me. All right, Just Me was on a completely different level.
I was totally hoping for Angel's Pain. It would have been so funny.
See, at least Angel Pain had 2 wrestlers in it that actually did stuff. Nope. See, y'all about to get me started. Nope.
Oh, you don't want to bury me?
You mean there was only one?
Yeah, it was only one in this one. I'm not the type of person to take shots. My biggest thing with Just Me was that I did, fuck it, I don't care. I did majority of the work, the selling, the getting beat up, all of that. But someone to come in and do the big move and get all the credit for it. That's where I had an issue at. It was like, okay, well, I'm doing all the stuff to get us heat. All you got to do is do the big move, and you're getting the credit for it. You're getting the push. You're getting everybody's looking at you like, oh my God, he's such a big guy. Like, okay, what about me though? Like, I'm selling amazingly. Like, I'm getting my ass beat day in and day out to make us look good. I'm doing all the talking for another guy to get all the credit. That was my issue with Just Me. And at least with Angel's Pain, you had someone like Chad who could talk, someone like JJ who could wrestle. It wasn't just one guy doing the work and another guy getting the credit.
I still to this day think that Angel's Pain was wasted potential. Wasted.
That's not my fault. You talking to the person that was wasted potential for. That's the reason why. You man dipped out. My dad, he disappeared like he normally does.
Yeah.
He disappeared.
He disappeared like American Black fathers.
Oh shit!
I'm a black father. I have yet to disappear.
Well, you're one of the good ones.
Oh wow! Y'all say I say terrible things.
The only reason you didn't disappear is because Kim doesn't send you to get milk.
Hey, I gotta say this while I'm on the air with Justin 2020.
Oh, you ass.
Oh man, that's
love you to death though.
Oh, you have another question, right?
Yeah, goddammit, of course I got one more question.
Okay.
Stupid peasant.
All
That's
right,
why you was kicked out of Wakanda anyway. Stupid boy. Anyway, what is the biggest regret that you've made in your career so far?
Stopping.
Shit, that was odd. Damn.
I hated that I had to stop so many times. Like I kept taking breaks and stuff. That's why when I do it, I'm going full force with it. I've already started buying gear. I've already started buying shirts. Hopefully I want to go back to training this weekend. But stopping.
I'll be there.
Yeah, see? I'm already.
Sorry.
Right. Stop it. And I say this to anybody. If you're going to do it, put your whole heart into it. My heart wasn't all the way into it because I had just had my daughter. So the traveling was a lot on us. I was traveling. I think I did it for a 3 month straight, just traveling every weekend. And it was too much. I had Crystal. I had my wife. My wife was unhappy. Crystal was just a lot to handle on the road. And it was just a lot. But this time when I do it, I'm doing it full force. You know, I'm going to try to travel at least with like Cliff and Chad and just go full force because I gave up too easily. And I hated that.
Oh yeah, motherfucker, you with me too, so we ain't gonna give up now. If y'all know, I set my mind to something. I'm gonna do it, shit. I'm gonna fucking do it. So yeah, you stuck with my ass. So no, ain't. All right, so I got the 10 count questions.
Is that what we're calling it?
That is what I was told we were calling it from the higher ups.
What, from the colonizer? The colonizer told the slave that this is what we're calling it?
You did not just call me. You're right. Yep, exactly. Yes, King to Josh. That's what the colonizer told me. That's what we're calling it.
So this is what's wrong with America.
Oh my! Hey, that's our gimmick. Don't you steal our gimmick now.
I came up with these first.
No, you didn't. Dr. King did.
But where is he?
Dead.
Exactly.
Anyway, this is the 10-count question round. So
Not even around, man. It's just a 10-count question.
10-count questions.
You still got it right. You stupid boy.
I told you I change it every time.
This is why he got kicked out of Wakanda. He can't do nothing right.
Anyway, the 10-count questions. All right. So, first thing that comes to your mind, you can't fail. Yeah, there's been some terrible ones, but they pass because you can't lose.
I'll fail.
That's okay. No, I promise you, you can't fail. As long as you say something.
You can fail. Trust me, I've seen him take tests.
Oh my gosh. All right. Ready? And here goes the imaginary timer. Ding. Heard that? You heard that, right? Imaginary timer. Yeah. All right, cool.
That's ghetto.
I'm going to need Josh never to come back on the show because he's going to get JJ fired. Anyway. All right, ready? And favorite movie?
Miles a Minute, which is essentially currently just pay dirt.
Best match you've ever seen?
Ooh. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker.
Yes, sir. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Last time you laughed out loud?
This entire show.
Oh, man. SmackDown or Raw?
SmackDown.
Best faction you ever been a part of?
Angel's Pain. They carry the whole way. Angel's Pain.
Oh man. What pisses you off?
Inconsistency.
Favorite opponent?
Chris Idol.
Oh, you liar. Oh, you fucking liar.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Yeah, that's right. Superman sucks ass. Anyway, last but certainly not the least, favorite cuss word?
Fuck.
There it is. 10 questions. Alrighty. Whoa, man. Sadly, this is the end. For those just, you heard us. You heard us bullshit. Like I said, this is literally somebody I can put my life on the line for. So it's always a pleasure for you to be on the show. You definitely got to come back when we do a review show with Damien, so it can truly be a family reunion.
Oh Lord.
Of course, because I gotta make fun of that.
Yeah.
Damien, if you're listening, you're old, and I love you.
And it's funny because he actually does listen. So, oh man, but yeah, man, thanks again for being on. Definitely appreciate it.
Of course, I love it. I'm glad. I'm so happy and proud of all of y'all for keeping 2 to 3 count, because we're not going to talk about the other thing that y'all did that didn't keep to you, but I'm very proud of y'all for keeping to that. And
I know exactly what you're talking about too. Hey, listen, I still have access to that Instagram, so listen, hey, follow Soul Train Fitness on Instagram. Shit, we don't post nothing on there. I mean, gyms are closed anyway, and Justin broke me, so I haven't been to the gym with him since.
Jesus.
So.
What do you mean by broke you?
Listen, man, I'll tell you this story.
1,000 rep arm day one time, and they claim you're broken.
Keep telling people.
1,000 arm.
Cliff is probably the only one that will actually last going to the gym with Justin, because when Justin goes to the gym, Justin likes to lift up 600 pounds.
That's not even true.
So the thing is this. The funny thing is this. I went to the gym.
Same thing.
So I can actually, I can't let you tell lies about my brother on the air. My brother. So I used to work out with Justin when I first came back from LA, and he really got me started and going to the gym. I will say this: he does not literally lift up 600 pounds. Now, there are certain days where he'll test himself and he'll do the outrageous weight, but those are very rare occasions. But there's a certain somebody that we both mutually know who's from St. Louis, and I won't mention his name. He also has a podcast. And I know he listens to this, and I'm going to tag him in it too and tell him that he's in this. But he sends out death workouts, and Justin has to go, oh, this shouldn't be too bad. And I do them because, you know, I'm new to the game, you know. This man said 1,000-arm workout. I'm like, okay, whatever. Death. I have never felt so much pain and agony since the first time I went to the gym with him. And I cried the first time. See, that's no, that's nothing. That's nothing compared. I cried the first time. The first time I
ask questions after this.
I cried. I cried.
I'm gonna ask more questions after this.
Man, I can tell you how I broke his back.
Oh my God. We're not gonna talk about that on the air. We can talk about it off the air.
Chaz used to super kick the shit out of us.
I did not. I do karate. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. I was green.
So for the last 3 years, anytime me and Chaz have had a match, it is my ultimate goal to try to break his back. I haven't done it recently because he's been such a good person. But for the last 3 years, it has been my goal to paralyze this man.
Yeah.
For how many times he has kicked us so hard. Like, he's literally given us concussions over the years. I can't even remember my birthday. That's how bad he has kicked.
I have. I can't deny that. I was kicking the shit out of them motherfuckers.
My very first question in wrestling came from Chad.
Now you're about to have you about to have people thinking I'm unsafe now. Shit.
Whatever. Now
I'd rather have Nia Jax.
If you had met 2012 Chaz, I would never tell you ever to get in a ring with him. But 2020 Chaz, perfectly fine.
So 2012 Chaz was the year after I first really started. So anyway, just put it out there. I was still new, still green. Anyway, but we could talk stories all day long. Maybe we'll do a special episode. You know, since certain Chaz Appreciation Day is coming up soon. Well, as we're recording this, it's coming up soon. But by the time this airs, Chaz Appreciation Day would have already happened. But hey, that's just how we do things. Evergreen shows. Now y'all know our secret and how we always have content. I have told our business plan, but hey, it's all good in the neighborhood. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me sign off. So, my name is Chaz Evans. I'm here with the Red Dog of Red Dogs, Cliff Red Dog Miller. Here with the Idol Master himself in the flesh, Chris Idol, and the Napster here, JJ, Josh Evans. We have the Master of Disguise, whatever you want to call him. Some people know him as Jaden. Some people know him as Miles. Some people know him as Chris. And, well, you know, now you will know him as Prince MACKAVELI. This has been the 3 Count Podcast, now entering the ring. We'll catch you next time on the flip side. Be there or be somewhere else.
Congratulations, you made it to the end. Now like, share, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. Go to IG at the 3 Count Pod. Go to Twitter at the 3 Count _pod. Go to Facebook, YouTube at the 3 Count Podcast. And then go buy some merch from us. Show us some support at ProWrestlingTees.com. And you go in the search box, you'll find it right there at the 3 Count Podcast. Then, you know, tell us that you like us. And for you guys who don't know, I am Clifford Red Dog Miller. And catchphrase.